right? Because like I said, only you know what you're going through, right? People cannot read your mind, so it's really important for us to advocate for ourselves, know when to ask for help, you know what I mean? But at the same time too, have grounding techniques to keep us, you know what I mean, balanced out, you dig? So when it comes to psychoeducation, emotions are temporary emotions and experiences that are, naturally rise and fall. So like I said, they fluctuate, you know what I mean? Like I said to people all the time, life is not Candyland. Every day gonna be sweet. You feel me? You're gonna have your days where it's gonna be. You feel me? Things are gonna happen. You dig? But how are you going to navigate through? Like I said, please with that positive mindset, right? So suppressing and like I said, avoiding those emotions can increase emotional distress and can make it more persistent, right? So things start to pick up. So it's very important, like I said, to build this self-rapport with yourself so that you know what's going on with yourself and your emotions, right? So naming an emotion can help you create that psychological distance and improve that emotional regulation. So I'm gonna post a picture of emotional wheel so you're able to see what's going on. Like I felt proud today, I felt sad today, you feel me? For those out there too, like when someone passes away, you feel me? Let's not suck them tears up and just act like it's a casual day. Like this is something real, you feel me? So you can feel the way you want to feel, you know what I mean? Whether it's with you with family, with your loved ones, or when you by yourself, like be real with yourself. Do not pent up all these emotions into your body. It is not healthy, right? So I really want, like I said, for yourself to get that support for yourself, have the compassion for yourself, you feel me? But also find ways where you're able to build this rapport with yourself so you're keeping you know where yourself at, you feel me? You know where yourself's at, you know what I mean? So once again, like I said, naming these emotions can really develop that attention in addition to that compassion with yourself as you're able to, you're being real with yourself, be authentic, be real. Moving forward in regards to practical refrain from avoiding that avoidance to that awareness, right? Like I said, for those out there that's running away from their life, running away from your problems, running away from your emotions, let's get a grip, you know what I mean? So you don't have to fix every emotion immediately, like I said, but I want to also give you guys a pointer too, is that you can also feel two emotions at one time. So you can feel pissed off, but you can also feel joyful because you're looking at something with a positive mindset from the day. Something good in your day could have happened, right? But if we're always just focusing on the negative aspects of our life and those emotions, we're going to feel them emotions, you dig? And also I want to say something as well, because this is what we do, you dig? For those out there that keep saying like, oh, you're a bad kid, you're a bad kid, you're a bad kid, you start to believe that, right? You don't have to take on what other people are projecting at you. Be really, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Build that rapport with yourself, right? Build this awareness with yourself, right? Because when you get the information, the knowledge, you're able to have the protection to navigate through the world, right? So you got to boost yourself up. You got to be your best friend. You feel me? That's why that compassion, it comes in. But let's get back to it, right? So I also want to say too is that start by noticing these things, these words, these thoughts, right, or these things that are coming at you without that judgment, right? Like I said, that's where that compassion comes in. Be really gentle to yourself and allow yourself to have that curiosity that creates the healing through this resistance that you're having with yourself, right? So there's no need that you got to hold back. There's no need to suppress your emotions. There's no need to avoid these things, right? Allow yourself to feel what you feel, and it's totally comfortable. You're not the only one going through these emotions. There's 9+ billion people in the world.